Feels good to be back home at Youngstown State University. This is home to me, no place like home. So I just want you guys to know that we did have on our mask before this interview. We decided to take them off just to film it, okay? I understand I'm on campus. I know some people say, Chris, gotta wear your mask. We do have on our masks, people. We just took it off for this interview. Just wanted to make sure I put the disclaimer out there. Also, anytime I come here, gotta give a huge shout out to Rookery Radio, Real College Radio. Thank y'all for everything y'all did for me. No place like home. Now, let me get back into my show. Welcome to the Chris Gunther Show. Thank y'all so much for watching. Remember to like and share this video. I would greatly appreciate it. On today's show, I'm sitting down with a woman that I can already tell has a very bright future, and she brings her own equipment too. Do y'all see this lovely setup? Without any further ado, the Chris Gunther Show. Welcome, Miss Taylor Javey. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you. I love those things that you have on. Exactly what are those? Because I don't want to give it like the wrong name. Like,
these are actually Uggs. Like, people ask me all the time, every time I wear them. These came out about 2 years ago, and like they were hard to find. So as soon as I seen they were restocked, I copped them. And I always get compliments on them every time I wear them.
I can tell, those look amazing. Like, I definitely can't pull those off per se, but those look pretty nice. So why don't you go ahead and share with us a little bit about you along with this lovely background.
Okay, so my name is Taylor Javey. I am the CEO of 1011 Fabrics, which is an online boutique created for a female by a female. So I currently do attend Youngstown State University. My major is exercise science, and I'm currently entering my graduate year. And
congrats.
Thank you. I started this online boutique to help me graduate school debt-free. It's kind of hard out here, during a pandemic. I just launched my boutique in October, which is 10/11, my birthday. And my goal is to graduate school debt-free and reach my lifelong dreams of becoming an athletic trainer for the NBA. So that's the whole vision behind 1011 Fabrics and my online boutique.
What made you want to start your own online boutique?
So, just how you complimented my shoes, like typically I get so many compliments on like how I dress. Just from like growing up, starting in middle school with like dress down day, like, oh girl, where you get that from? Or like just simple stuff like that. And like, I always wanted to say like, I'm wearing me, like this is my brand. This is what I'm wearing today, 1011 Fabrics. So it all stemmed from like getting so many compliments, and I just love to get dressed. I love fashion. So I was like, hey, why not? And then it was like a vision behind it. When I started grad school, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna need some help paying for school. So I was like, I need to get some money, And then I came up with the idea because it's like a passion of mine, as well as, I'm chasing my dreams at the same time, so I combine the two, and here we are. Was
it hard when you first started?
So I was very, very nervous. Like, it was, one, I launched during a pandemic. That was like the most intimidating thing for me, I would say. And two, I'm a people person, so I don't feel like it was hard at first, but like prior to me launching, like this has been on my thought process for like maybe a year or so. And, I will always like watch, other girls, from different cities or states about their online boutique, and I would like study them, like study their YouTube. Like, okay, if the girl has an online boutique and she also has a YouTube, they drop gems on there. Like, honestly, you can learn anything on YouTube. And I just study like, okay, how to make my own website. Like, I did my whole website by myself from scratch. Also, I don't feel like it was hard. It was just like, okay, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it right. So you're gonna learn, you're gonna put your time, your energy into it.
I love how you had mentioned earlier that it was a little difficult to start it in a pandemic, because anybody could have started it when everything was going good, but you decided to start when things were a little challenging. Like, how much pressure did you feel when you first started?
When I first started, I was thinking like, oh my God, like no one's going anywhere. Where are you gonna go? Like, I'm selling clothes. It's a pandemic. Like, where are you gonna go? But honestly, it was like, at the end of the day, you need to take that leap of faith. Like, either you're gonna start it and like, fail, and even if you failed, you learn from it. But it was just honestly about starting it at first, and that was the most challenging part, is starting it and actually getting everything, finalized with the boutique.
What have you learned about yourself during all of this?
Oh my God, I have learned so much. Like, being an entrepreneur and having an entrepreneur mindset is like totally different. Like, I honestly look at the world differently. Like, it's like going on like now, 2021, it's a thing to like, okay, we're shopping Black owned businesses. And I wanted to be one of those businesses that is Black owned and that people are shopping with, simply because, like we support each other, like we're holding each other together. And honestly, that was the biggest thing. It was like, I see a lot of Black-owned businesses in my city, progressing, doing well. So it was like, if they can do it, I mean, I want to try it to see if I can do it too.
Who have been some of the people that have really inspired you to keep going, especially in this area with business?
Who has inspired me to keep going?
Even if you don't have a personal relationship with them, like you watch their work and they inspire you, like who would you say has inspired you to keep going?
Honestly, like my drive is like, okay, like I want to make it far. I want to be an athletic trainer for the NBA. And like that fuel for me is like, honestly, like what drives everything, because it's the reason why I opened my online boutique. So like, I honestly feel like my mom, like she personally, she doesn't own a business, but like what she has instilled in me, like the values, the morals, everything, like, if you're going to do something, do it to the best of your ability or don't do it at all. It's honestly like put up or shut up. So, and that's how I was raised. So that's what I've been doing so far.
Now, I'm very curious, how does you doing a boutique correlate to you wanting to be an NBA athletic trainer?
They don't correlate at all, honestly. But like, I'm into sports. Basketball is my favorite sport. That's why I want to work for the NBA.
Very great sport.
Yeah, my favorite sport. So hopefully we see each other, in passings a couple of years from now. But if I'm not, with a sport, what am I doing? I'm getting dressed. Like I'm going to events, and I love to dress up. I love the process of like picking out an outfit, getting dressed, and having my vision come to life. So they don't correlate at all, but this is fueling my dream and my passion.
Did you play basketball growing up?
Yeah, I played basketball in high school. But my favorite sport personally to partake in is track. So I was better at track than basketball.
That's not bad though.
Yeah.
At least you have some type of athletic background, and you have some type of vision that you want to have. As far as doing business here in Youngstown, who would you like to collaborate with?
Oh my God. There's so many. I want to collaborate with as many businesses as I can. Galatia Sanders, she currently is having her lipstick line and her cosmetic line in Target. So she's like, honestly, as someone I would love to collaborate with.
That's big.
Two female entrepreneurs from the city collaborating and, venturing out, there's money for everyone. So like us collabing, and I believe in, collaboration over competition, Everyone should collab. It helps each other. Just like I'm here on your show, you're helping me, and I'm so honored to be here. I'm
honored that you took the time out to chop it up with me. You got me a nice background today, okay? I'm really impressed with it. I'm amazed with it. And I'm also amazed with your lashes, too. I kind of picked up on, I haven't really had a chance to comment on it, but those look really good.
Thank you. Shout out to Celeste. She did my lashes. She esthetician in the city.
I actually know her, too. That's the crazy. Ain't it something how, like, we all connected some kind of way?
Yeah. Small world.
It really is, especially when you're here in Youngstown. Now, I understand that even though your store is online, do you have any products as far as for purchase in somebody's store? Is there, say if somebody wanted to actually come into a store and see your work, could they ever find that there?
Well, currently, I'm solely online just because of how hard like my schedule is with school. I don't have, the time to be physically in a store because my schedule is just so compact.
Brings back memories.
Yeah, it's just so, with school, studying, my clinical, like, I just have to be online because that's just what works best around my schedule. But I would say, like, all my outfits are true to size. So, if you're thinking about shopping with me, my outfits are true to size.
I definitely can't shop in your store because I'm not a woman. I can't fit.
You can shop for your lady.
Yeah, shopping for her is always complicated, though. Shopping for women is hard, period.
Like, you could surprise her one day and just blow her mind.
You know what I should surprise her with?
Yeah.
I should surprise her with a link to your site and be like, just get it, because I have no idea where she's going to go.
Yeah. Just tell her, 1011-fabrics.com.
I've enjoyed this. Before we get out of here, you had mentioned your schedule, how crazy it is. Take me through a typical day with you, like exactly how crazy is your schedule?
Oh, my schedule is very crazy. I get up, my days start at 4 a.m. I have to be on campus at 5:30 for my clinical rotation, which is currently with YSU football. We are at our clinical site helping the athletes with their treatments, with taping, just everyday athletic things that happen in the athletic training world. And then we're in our clinical just right up until class starts. So, you grab a bite to eat and you're eating on your way to class. Class lasts for, it just depends on what day of the week is, but we usually have a 2-hour class day. And then after that, it's time to go run orders for the online boutique. It's time to promote. It's time to, market myself, market my brand. And after all of that, after I'm delivering local orders or shipping out orders to other cities and states, it's time to study.
The grind is real.
Yeah.
The grind is real. Appreciate your grind. Before we get out there, if anybody wanted to connect with you or if they wanted to learn more about your business, how can they do that?
My Instagram is 1011_fabrics, and my Facebook is 1011 Fabrics. If you want to connect with me, just reach out. I'm just a regular person trying to make it.
I think we all are. Nothing else needs to be asked. Taylor, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you. I appreciate for being on here.
Appreciate you. I appreciate this background too. Again, this is freaking amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Javey on the Chris Gunther Show. Be sure that you like and share this video. See you guys next time. YSU, thank you for having me. I'm out.